Okay. What's up, everybody? It's going to be the Happy Hour Friday like readings. So, if you guys are new to my channel and new to what Happy Hour Fridays are, these are pre-submitted readings. So the submissions are closed. These are not just free-for-all questions. So these are for those who previously paid for a question or question or two that this is for. And I am going to do a drawing for a giveaway. I just want to say, you guys, if you are not interested in cards, tarot cards, oracle cards, and stuff like that, like you don't use them or you don't feel like it's time for you, please let me know before I do the drawing if you guys are on here so that I can give it to somebody else. If you guys also are not iffy about previously used decks, okay, so I'm gonna just like get into it. So hold on, where we at? So about the giveaway, you guys, this deck, the Angel Answers by Dorian Virtue, this is a deck that I got like in the very beginning when I started doing my readings. Like, this is one of my first decks I ever got. So it's one of those decks I don't use a lot. I did when I first had them because these are one of the only cards that I had a deck at the time. So they do look slightly worn, but not really. Some cards do look a little more messed up than others. I don't know why this one is like messed up like that. But if you guys don't mind previously used decks, if you already have this deck already, then, you know, let me know. I will take you out of the giveaway. But I felt guided to give these cards away. I don't really necessarily resonate with them. So, I mean, if you feel guided to use them, they're beautiful cards. I will give them that. They are beautiful. They do have, you know, yes and no answers. They have other weights, unlikely, meditation. You know, they have different answers. So if you guys are into that, I would use this deck. I would not overuse this deck, though, because asking the same question over and over again is going to confuse you. That's the only disclaimer with this deck. But other than that, it's beautiful. It's lightly used. If you guys don't mind it, I would suggest praying over it, cleansing it, just to take my energy out of it or whatever. But I barely use it, so I'm just like, it's better just give it away, because I don't use it. Barely use it, like barely at all. So let me know. I will do the drawing at the end. So if you guys submitted a question this week, you will be put in your name is already put in the drawing. So I will do that after the end of the live, so just stick around, or you guys can come back and watch it later. I will leave the timestamp when I start the giveaway, so you guys know what's up. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into it. Enough of me talking your ear off. Alright, who's up next? I'm gonna do my Cash App people like I always do. I always do my Cash App people first, and then I'm gonna do my I was about to call it eBay, PayPal people. Alright, let's back this shit up. Back this shit up. Alright, so my first person is Taneisha. Alright. So Taneisha, this is your reading. Where's my iPad? I need my iPad, I need my iPad, I need my iPad. Because that's where all my questions are. Okay. Your question is, what's to come in finances and love? So you have two questions. So what's to come into your life with finances and in love? Okay. I'm going to use my Sailor Moon cards because these are my babies. Make sure it's okay. Okay. Ooh! Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity, Most High God. I ask for nothing but love, truth, and clarity. I ask that, Most High God, that you give me and Taneisha, on behalf of Taneisha, I ask, and anyone else in this live, Most High God, that has a question submitted, I ask that you give us divine truth and divine clarity. Any energies that are not supposed to be here, any energies that are deception, confusion, ill intent, be blocked out and sent back to wherever they came from. Archangel Michael, I ask that you surround us with double protection with your light. And I send much love to those out there who are of loving intentions as well. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. Taneisha, her finances. What do you see potentially surrounding career? What's to come in as far as her career? What do you potentially see coming in? Okay. So you have Page of Swords. Okay. Then you have, I think Junos are the queens. I can't remember. I think this is the queen. The Queen of Pentacles, which is a good card to get. And then you have the Devil. So what's to come? The first thing that came to mind, because you got the sword and you got the devil, which I feel like there's something, could be like a sense of freedom financially. It could be if you're in a bind financially, or say you're at a job that you feel stuck in, or there's something specifically that you feel stuck in when it comes to your job. I feel like there's an opportunity to release yourself of that. It could be like a letter, or it could be like a message that comes in. Some form of communication that frees you out of this cycle. Is like something that it's at the bottom, because I don't want to say that. The Hangman and the King of Cups. Okay, so kind of like you might have been like weighing the pros and the cons, or feeling stuck, like, is it time for me to leave this job? Or, you know, is this situation in my finances ever going to change? Is it ever going to get better? There may be a risk involved, or what you perceive as a risk, and you're kind of afraid to take that action. But something's going to lead you to trust. And I feel like this is a self-imposed change. This is not something that others are going to impose on you. This is something that you're going to initiate, or need to initiate, in order to make change or to free yourself out of a financial bind. That's what it seems like. Or it could be, like I said, your job. Take what resonates. Let's see. When it comes to love. When it comes to love. So you got the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Queen of Wands and Ace of Swords. And then you got the Seven of Cups. So, excuse me. Okay. Alright, I feel you may not be seeing, like, you have a lot of opportunities. And why does this look like this says love? Or am I tripping? It looks like it's in cursive. It looks like it says love. Like, this is the L, this is the O, this is the V, this is the E. The way that I'm seeing it, like, it doesn't look that way firsthand, like mirror image, but as I'm looking at it, it looks like it says love. You're in full control of your love life. And the way that you approach it, which is optimism, which is confidence, which that's what the Queen of Wands represents. You have it in your hands to go after what it is that you want in love. And whatever it is, you have multiple opportunities, you have multiple options, maybe even. Not all of them are good and not all of them are bad. Some of them you do have to take like a chance or have faith on, because you're not going to be able to see all the way. It's kind of like you have to trust yourself with some of these options or some of these possibilities, whatever it is. If it's people, if it's a circumstance, it's like you have a lot of different opportunities and you have to know that. But I feel like it's up to you. And then you also have to have some standards with some of these options. Like I said, not all of them are good and not all of them are bad. Spirit's going to give you some clarity about a decision when it comes to love too. So kind of just, I feel like be prepared to take some sort of action, or be prepared to be more assertive when it comes to love, and when it comes to your decision, and when it comes to your goals, when it pertains to love. That's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. I don't know, I feel like that was kind of vague, but that's what I picked up. Alright, next person. I do not know how to pronounce your name. Atiba. Sorry. I pronounce names really badly. My pronunciation with names is not so good. My pronunciation, period, is kind of off sometimes. I don't even know why English was one of my favorite classes in school, because, I mean, I like to write and stuff like that. But, oh, I said it right the second time. Okay, cool. Can you tell me about my twin flame? Twin flame is crazy. This one, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna use these cards. The Psychic Tarot for the Heart. Thank you for loving guidance, Most High God. Thank you for this message, and I ask that you give us clarity on behalf of Atiba about their twin flame, their perception of a twin flame, the person that they, you know, the energy of that. What is this person like? Can you tell me something significant or important or relevant about this energy for them? Thank you. Well-deserved reward, which is the Nine of Pentacles traditionally. Just breathe, which is the Four of Swords. The Crown Chakra. Alright. So, alright, for some reason I get that it's not that they're not going to tell you about this person, but it's not relevant. The reason being is that they want you to know, period, that like where you're at in life, you are deserving of that what you're asking for, or you need to evolve into that state where you know that you're deserving of this connection that you're asking about, the energy of a connection, this type of dynamic that you're seeking. With Just Breathe, I feel like if you just go within and meditate, or maybe even consult your higher self, you might even I feel like this could be communication like in the dream state. This could be communication through some sort of intuitive like form, like say writing, like free write, like channeling through writing, or having a communication like through your sleep, like I said, or meditating, or asking for that, you know, connecting and consulting with your higher self and your guides. But the person, the energy of the person, tapping into them and asking them the questions that you're seeking, or tell me about you, that type of thing. Because this seems like this is all intuitive to me. The Crown Chakra, the Just Breathe card, because she's talking to her higher self. She's connecting with her higher self. So I feel like you can connect with their higher self, or you can ask your higher self and your guides to reveal these things to you. But the biggest thing that Spirit, like I said, wants you to know is that you have to be in a position to trust and believe that you're deserving of such a connection. Because maybe you struggle with that, or you're at that space where you have evolved and you have grown, and it's inevitable that you will have a deep bond, a deep connection, such as what you label as a twin flame. Because not everybody's perception of a twin flame is the same as the next person. And me personally, it's just a fucking label. Excuse me. If I'm not talking to you guys, don't be mad. I'm not like ignoring y'all or nothing. I'm just in my zone, and I can't see the chat because it disappears. Like it comes in like a little bubble unless I touch the screen. Alright, alright. Next person is Ruby. What's up, Ruby? Alright, Ruby, let's see. Your question is for the next person I'm calling in. So basically you want to know who's the next person that you are attracting or calling in. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to pull the tarot. I forgot to use the tarot. Most High God, give me divine truth, divine clarity for Ruby. As far as the next romantic partner that she is calling in, give me some insight on the next romantic partner that she is currently calling in. The Emperor's full out. This card with this Six of Cups. Three of Swords. Alright. Five of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like either this is the first thing that came to mind is that this is somebody that you already know, or two, Spirit is saying that you have to like address the past, you have to heal the past before this other person can come in. It's one or two of those things. The Empress, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Swords. The reason why I say that, obviously the Six of Cups is the past returning. It could be a soulmate relationship. This could be somebody that you had kids with, but there's some healing that needs to take place with the Three of Swords. And it can also represent a heartbreak of some sort. And the Empress, The Empress is like a mother energy, and then she got the Six of Cups. So it could be somebody that you had a child with, that maybe this is them coming back in to help you heal something, or you got to heal that situation before another person can come in. So this could be a situation where you're not talking to somebody. There's two threes, the Three of Swords and the Empress. The Empress is the third major arcana card. So this has something to do with communication, something that has hurt you. Maybe you need to be honest about something that hurt you before you can attract this other person, or this person is somebody that you got to talk to and release those things. They could be new and still help you heal, or they could be somebody from your past. But take what resonates, because that's the energy I'm picking up on. Um, and you're not like here to validate it, but yeah, you'll let me know, I'm sure. Oh, you are here. Let me know. Because that's what I'm feeling. And my throat chakra is blocked. So I don't know if this is something that you got to communicate to somebody or admit to yourself. Or maybe there was something hurtful that happened to you. But, that's what I'm seeing. I don't know if that makes sense. Then you have the Five of Swords at the bottom, which is why I say, like, there's some unfinished business with the Ten of Pentacles at the top. This could be, like I said, somebody that you're very close to. Yeah, okay. Alright. Thank you so much. I hope that resonates with you. Okay. Nika, you know your name. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. Like I said, with the other people, I suck with that. Alright, what's going to happen between me and blank? I thought you said Halloween in there. Like, I don't know why something looked like it said Halloween. I'm like, what? She asked about Halloween. You're nowhere near Halloween. Sparkling Moscato and what is this? Pineapple coconut margarita. It's bomb together. It's good. You don't have to use the sparkling Moscato. You can use champagne and mix it with your favorite margarita, which I do. This shit is, it's bomb. Excuse my language. But yeah, Jose Cuervo has like pre-mixed. It already has the alcohol in it. They have so many different flavors. They have my favorite, which is the coconut pineapple one, and then they have I think it's tangerine. Is it tangerine and something? Tangerine and another flavor that is the other one that is bomb. Then they have the mango margarita, which is bomb. Strawberry one, which is like, you know, regular and basic, which is still good. And then they have the basic lime one that's pre-mixed. And I like to put champagne in mine sometimes. Like I said, I'll put like a sparkling Moscato in mine, or a Corona, which is so good. Like a little bit, because it has that bubbly taste to it, and it adds a little more different, you know, alcohol, get you turned up. But this is modest because it has Moscato, it's wine in there. So, all right, my bad, Nika. Let me get into your question. So this other person, I'm not gonna say their name out loud. What is gonna happen between you? I'm gonna be honest. I will look into the potential future because nothing is set in stone. The beer, Corona is good. It's called, I don't know if you guys ever had them. It's called, some people call it beer ritas. Some people call it Corona Rita, like margarita, basically. Corona mixed with margarita. Like they have it at a restaurant. It's real fancy. And then they put in like a big margarita glass, and then they tilt the bottle inside of it, like upwards. It doesn't get in all the way. It's like you can barely taste the beer until you lift it out of the little thing, whatever that they have it on. But it's good. I love mimosas too. Mimosas are good. But I love margaritas. That's like, I love sweet drinks. I'm a cocktail person. Obviously, my bad, Nika. Let's see. What is going on between her and in the future? What do you see potentially? Potential future. Potential future outcome, energy. What do you see potentially in the near future between these two? Alright, we have the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Justice card. You can see. Okay. So I feel like something is gradually growing between you two. Like, it might be, whether you've known this person for a minute or not, it's like things happen kind of like in moderation. They don't happen immediately. They kind of like, they're slow to progression, basically. But I feel what's to come between you two could actually be something that is a blessing. I feel like it's something that's well deserved because you have the Justice card. So this person may also make a decision to um, be to simply be happy. Simply decide to be happy with you. But I feel like this is something that is a process. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. I feel like these cups kind of just grow gradually. They, you know, they come in. The love has to form. The love has to build. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen just overnight. It's something that's going to grow gradually and slowly. But I feel like this person is going to make a decision about this connection that I feel like you'll both be happy with. And like I said, it's going to take a slow process. Like, there's a lot to learn about the situation. There's a lot to learn about each other, which you will continue to do. This seems like there's good karma coming out of this connection too. That's another thing. Good karma that's coming out of it. What was the bottom? The Hierophant is at the bottom. The top card is the Juno of Cups. I think the Juno of Cups is the Queen of Cups, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. So I feel like it could be something about a commitment or in relations to an existing commitment. But like I said, it's good karma that's built up. It's something that needs to take time. It's not going to happen. You might have ideals and you might have certain like set goals that you wish to manifest, and it may not happen immediately, basically. All right. Sucker, what are you doing? Okay, Bree, you have 2 questions. Then we're almost to the Cash App people. I have hella people on the list. I just want y'all to know. So you guys are going to be hanging on for quite some time unless you were somebody that booked first, obviously. Okay, so Bree, what did your spirit guides want you to know? I'm going to use this. Thank you for your love and guidance. You declare the Most High God. Thank you for Bree. What is it that her spiritual team, what do you guys want her to know? What is it that she needs to know at this time? What is it that she needs to know at this time? Joy and stability, which is like the 4 of Wands. Rebuild, which is like the Tower card, traditional tarot. And then trust, which is like the Fool card. So, you got 2 major arcana cards. So you are being restructured. I feel there's a lot of yellow, which can represent revitalization. This can represent new beginnings. This can also represent the solar plexus chakra, which the solar plexus chakra is like positivity, optimism, confidence, action, creativity. So right now, you're going through a restructuring process because I feel like you're starting fresh, you're starting new. Like, this is a situation where I feel like Spirit needs you to surrender and trust to the whole design, like this whole process, because I feel like whatever's taking place is happening in the heart or with things in the matters of the heart, things that are very important to you. This can be like relationships with people around you, the 4 of joy and stability. So it could be restructuring anything or anyone, like removing that out of your life that is not bringing you that joy and that stability. It's not beneficial to you, this energy that you're creating, because I feel like it's like you're coming into a new energy, like you're a new person, like you're completely being washed clean. And you see, like, she's being broken down into pieces. Like, if you can see, like, this old exterior is being broken down and there's light coming from that. And then it's like this light in her heart chakra. So right now, what I'm getting is like you might be going through mini tower moments where things are happening one after one, or just things are bothering you back to back. But what's happening is like it's helping you to heal. These are things that are helping you to break certain patterns and certain cycles and release your old identity, which may not be actually your identity. And it looks like there's angel wings in the back. So you're being protected through this process. This is all divine. It's not happening out of just mid chaos, like nothing, like there's no purpose or meaning. It's not happening like that. It's a purpose, and you're being guided. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to trust the process and believe in it. All right, let's get into it. Your next question. My foot is asleep. Good God. Does he think about me often? Okay. So I'm going to use the tarot. I'm going to use 5 cards as probability. Just as probability. And then my majors are my yeses. My majors and aces are yes cards. My court cards are no cards. My minors, other than the aces, are just like neutral fillers. So I'm going to ask the Most High God for clarity as whoever it is that Bree is referring to and asking about with that question. Does he think about me often? Does this person, in fact, think about her often? And if yes, it will be a majority of majors or aces or both together. If it's a no, it will be a majority of court cards, and the minors just fill it in. Please give me clarity as to why they think about her or why they don't. Whatever the answer is, please give me clarity, Most High God. Thank you. Okay, so like a whole deck just flew out. I only need 5 cards. Alright. Got an ace. Ace is a yes. Ace of wands. You got a 9 of swords, which is just neutral. You got the Juno of cups, which is the Queen of cups, which is a no because it's a court card. You got the strength card, which is a yes card. And then you have the 10 of cups. So I would say yes, this person does. You have 2 yes cards, 1 no card, and 2 neutral energies. Okay, so they may think about you in a way like maybe this person thinks about you at night before they go to bed. They think about you to the point maybe that it can be a little bit annoying, maybe to the point it kind of stresses them out. They could have like some very strange dreams when it comes to you with the 10 of cups. I'm not getting anything negative towards you. I feel there is an attraction. There's like a spark that's there. When they do think about you, it seems like majority of the energy is love. I feel like it's a pulling energy. They might try to control it because they might feel like it's a little too much to like dwell in that energy. But they also may think about you sexually too at times, or fantasize about you sexually. But I would say for the most part, it's soft energy, it's a light energy, and not getting anything negative. Other than the fact that this person may be trying to like not think about you and try to control it and think that they're like tripping or they're doing too much. But other than that, that's what I'm getting. Alright, last but not least from Cash App is Daisy. And then I'm going to move on to my PayPal people. Alright, Daisy, you have 2 questions. Who is coming towards you in love? Who is coming towards Daisy in love, Most High God? What do you see for her potentially with love coming in? Like a person, a type of person that is coming in for her in love. What do you see? Romantic love. Excuse me. 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Oh my goodness. 5 of Cups. Okay. Who is coming in? Didn't I pull something like this already? So you have 2 5s. So the 2 5 is the Pentacles and the Cups. This could have been somebody that like you broke it off with. Things didn't go the way that you guys would have liked it to go together, or you felt like this person kind of just like stopped trying, or maybe you had to stop trying and stop giving into this. The 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is like that past energy. This could have been somebody that you looked at like, oh, this is my soulmate or whatever. With the Ace of Swords, communication, and the Amazon of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So this person could be like taking their time with coming in. I feel like this is somebody you know. If it's not somebody you know, this could be somebody that's like here to lighten up your life a little bit, because you could have gone through a breakup recently, or you could feel like your love life is just not worth trying right now, and then you have somebody that just comes in. I feel like somebody that's coming in slowly, like there's no rush, or this is somebody that's waiting to communicate with you. But I don't know why I feel like it's somebody from your past for some reason. I feel like it's somebody from your past. Okay. If you know, you would know. Alright, so your second question is, why did the situation end the way that it did? Oh. I don't know why I feel like this is the same person. I don't know why. But let's see. Why did the situation end the way that it did, Most High God? Let me use the Psychic Tarot for the heart cards. Why did the situation end the way that it did? Why did the situation end the way that it did? Thank you. Thank you. Take the lead, which is the Three of Wands. Refusing to see, which is the Two of Swords. Success and growth. So I feel like this person, yeah, this feels like that other person, the energy that I was picking up. So I don't feel like this is finished yet for some reason. But I will say, like, this person maybe just kind of, they were stubborn, or they just didn't take the proper initiative that they should have in the connection. And I feel like this person just didn't really see things progressing between you two at the time. They may have been like caught up in their own drama, caught up in their own head, caught up in their own negative thinking, and just didn't really see hope in this. Like, they second guessed themselves when it comes to you and their situation. Like, they second guessed it a lot, whether this is a romantic situation or a friendship, whatever. Like, they second guessed this energy a lot, and I feel like they didn't take the initiative because they weren't confident in it. They weren't confident in this. Yeah, they weren't confident in this situation, and I feel that that's what led to things ending the way that it did, because this person wasn't seeing the fruits of their labor, or they just didn't see how things could progress. Maybe they wanted things to progress too quickly, and like I said, they didn't put in the proper energy. They're kind of like a person that wants instantaneous results, maybe. But that's really what I'm picking up. Like, I hope that makes sense. All right, hold on, y'all. I need my drink. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to PayPal people. Now, there's quite a few of y'all. There's quite a few of you. I have 28 people on my list, and I've only executed 6 of those. 6 out of 28 people. So we're going to be here for a moment, okay? Alright, so, and on top of that, like, some people have multiple questions that they submitted. So let's get into the Cash App people. The first are the PayPal persons. First person is going to be Christina O, and she has 2 questions. Alright, let's see. I keep experiencing weird synchronicities. What is Spirit trying to communicate to me about this person? Alright, Most High God, thank you for your loving guidance and clarity. What are you trying to communicate to Christina through these synchronicities in relation to the specific person that she's asking about? What are you trying to communicate to her? What is it that you're trying to communicate to Christina? Okay, the Master card, but he came out reversed. But the Master is like the Devil card. And the heart chakra. Something with the heart. Clarify. Yep. Simply love. So it's a lot of heart energy. You got the Devil card, which is like an earth energy, but there's a lot of green surrounding it, and the heart chakra is a focus. And you have the heart chakra card and the 6 of Simply Love, which is like the 6 of Cups. Bottom card, ironically, is Coming Together, which is the 2 of Cups. And then Heal, which is Star card. So that's another reference to the heart chakra, and so are this card. There's a lot going on in this person's heart. I feel like Spirit may be telling you, like, giving you a heads up. Like, this is why I tell people all the time. Like, be mindful of what the signs of synchronicities that are coming to you are about. So say it's on a... Say you're thinking about something and you see a butterfly. That can represent that situation is going to transform. Something is going to change. Maybe somebody is going to free themselves of something. Say you see like 1111 on an ambulance truck. That can represent healing or something. You know, like, look at things a little more deeper than, oh, I just saw this person's name. Like, okay, well, what was going on in your surroundings? What were you thinking about? Did you ask God to show you a sign in relations to something specific with this person. Like, be discerning. But like, what I'm getting with this is like, the reason why you're seeing this person's name all the time is I feel like it's because this person is going through a healing process, and it's telling you that there's a need for you to have compassion, because I feel like there might be some resentment with this person. Like, you still might be holding on to a grudge or something that happened, and there's something about this person that you might be able to empathize with or understand where they're coming from, why maybe their heart was closed off to you. Because right now it seems like they are healing, and it has something to do with their heart, and also something to do with their childhood. Because you got 2 6s, you got 15, which in numerology is a 6, and then you got the 6 here. So I feel like whatever this is, they're coming into awareness of things about their childhood and their upbringing, which could affect the way that they love and the way that they open up their heart to people, and that could be where they're at with you. And I feel like Spirit's just giving you a heads up, like, to just have unconditional love for this person. Maybe even send this person love, and maybe even letting you know that there's something you might need to heal within yourself in relation to this person. But they're healing. They're going through a healing process, and maybe that's why you guys cannot come together in some sort of way, whether you can't get it together emotionally, you feel like this person was always distant emotionally, and I feel like it's because they had their heart chakra blocked. Their heart was not open. They couldn't have possibly given in a way that you wanted, because they didn't have the capacity to at that time. So they're healing that. All right, are there any new friendships coming into your life in the near future? Let's see. Thank you so much for your love and guidance for Christina. Do you see any new friends coming in for Christina anytime soon or in the near future, Most High God? Okay. The King of Cups, which is the Jove of Cups. She's a woman, yes. The Chariot card. The Eight of Swords. The Ten of Swords. The Devil. Yes, I do feel like you will, because you got 2 yes cards with the 2 majors, and then 1 no card with the cup card. There's healing that needs to take place in your friendships too. I do see you coming across some friends, maybe distant friendships at first, or it could be people that are finally on your level, people that have ambitions and motivations, where you guys feel like you guys match. There's not like this jealousy, competition, competitive energy. I feel like this is a sisterhood, because this is the same person, but they're just in a different form. So this could be like people that are like you, they compliment you, you compliment them. Whatever you lack, they have to help you, and vice versa. With the Devil card, like I said, if you have like any friendships that were like shitty, basically friendships that were based off of jealousy, competition, oh, I got this, oh, did you see my new car, like, to one up each other, like, that's not going to be in here. But I do feel like you have to heal that fear of being betrayed by people, lied to, just backstab, basically, because you got some fear, you got something hanging over your head when it comes to friendships. Like, that area, there's something you need to free yourself from when it comes to your friendships. And then you got the King of Cups. So you might need to heal from this, or when it's at a point where you are completely prepared to allow people in, because I feel like it's like all across the board that you're not completely comfortable with opening up. And I feel like with that the person you were asking about before, that person's mirroring back to you what's inside of you as well. So maybe you weren't fully opening up your heart. Maybe you felt in some cases you were, but in actuality it wasn't a full, complete trust yourself with the relationship. Like, you didn't really, I don't feel like you fully trusted yourself when it comes to love or people that you love. So you kind of love with your arms stretched out like this, like not too close, like don't get in my little bubble, like stay over there. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. But once you break out of that, whatever that is, I do see some very constructive and uplifting friendships that will come. So let's see. Next person is Alexis. Alright, Alexis has 2 questions. First question is, what will blank want to do with me while we're in blank together next month? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you talking about sexual? Well, let's just see what comes up. Thank you, Most High God, for your love and guidance for Alexis and relations to this specific person. What will this person want to do with her while they're in this certain city together next month? Blank. Let's see. What do you see this person wanting to do with her? What do you see? Okay, the Amazon of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. I feel like this person wants to do something adventurous. The Seven of Pentacles. It could involve the outdoors. It could involve outdoors or just like something nature. The Moon. So this person may want to like. It's a lot of earthy energy, not earth basically, but yeah, the Moon is a part of the earth, but it's a water energy. This person may, like, it could involve the moonlight. Like, maybe this person wants to take you, like, out on a picnic, say, for instance. I'm more so getting, like, an event that's, like, it could last all day and night, and then they probably want to, like, wait till it's, like, moonlight outside and kind of just watch the stars or something. It could be, like, a movie. This is so cute. Do they still do this? Like, movies in the park? Like, you can watch movies, like, at night at the park. Like, that's, like, a cute date. That's cute. I want to do that. But I don't know. It's like something like that because I'm seeing like cinema, and this looks like she's chilling at the movie theater. Like she's like, I don't know. That's what it looks like to me. So it could be that. It could be like outdoor event, and then later go to the movies or something, or like watch the sun. But yeah, they want to do something fun. Like this is like adventurous. Like let's just do something. Let's just go somewhere. Yeah. With the Amazon of Pentacles, so you have another Knight. This is the Knight of Pentacles. And then the top card is the Nine of Cups. It could be like food involved, drinks involved, a social type of area. But yeah, it seems like they have something planned. They might have been preparing for this, or they're still preparing for it. Or it's like something that you have to pay for in advance. Like say it's a music festival, like you got to pay like a couple of months in advance. The tickets went on sale before the show like actually takes place or something. But that's what I'm getting. Seems fun. It's cute. That's cute. I do like the movie thing, the movie department. This one's like really fun, like romantic. Okay. Okay. So, what are the chances that you may be pregnant right now? I can see. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't do good with these. Like, the only time that I was accurate about somebody being pregnant with cards was my cousin, and I predicted the baby's gender and everything. But I don't feel comfortable with these. But people, oh no, and I take that back. Before I even knew anything about like tarot cards, like how to use them, how to use like my gifts or whatever, there's like this old thing that my mom taught me. And that's why I be saying, our parents and our grandparents and stuff, like they can be all religious and stuff, but they be holding on to traditions that are witchy. Like this is some witchy shit. It's a pendulum. It's a form of divination, but they didn't know what they're doing. So you can take like a necklace with a ring on it, or you can take a string and wrap it around a ring, put it over the pregnant woman's belly. And if it swings a certain way, then that means it's a boy or girl. If it circles, it's a boy or girl. I can't remember which one it was. But we were doing that for me when I was pregnant. And we picked up the exact gender. I was having a girl. And I was mad as hell. Like, I don't want a girl, I want a boy. But I had a dream before I got pregnant that I had a little girl. And I seen her, like I was looking at her. It was weird. And then I did a pendulum thing for my cousin. And she got pregnant, and I predicted what she was having. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. I'm going to ask, what are the chances of you being pregnant right now? I just saw the sun card, by the way. Thank you for your loving guidance. Truth and clarity for Alexis. What are the chances that she is pregnant? If it's, let me see. If I get like a lot of pages and knights and like Six of Cups and the sun and the moon, because I take those as like the genders of the baby, then and even the Ten of Cups. So anything with family and children are going to let me know, especially the Empress. If there's a majority of a lot of that energy going on, then that means it's a high risk. If it's not, the Most High God, obviously we know that it's not a high chance. Please stop and tell us this energy. Okay, 5 cards, Ace of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, Sun card, and the Three of Wands. Alright, the ones that I would say are high risk pregnancy, like cards, is the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles, because that's like family, and then you have the child in the card and the Sun card. With the High Priestess though, it's like you know the answer to which you're asking. You already know deep down inside. With the Three of Wands, and you're expecting something, you're anticipating something with the Ace of Pentacles. That can represent conception, but I feel like you know the answer to whatever this is. It could be a high risk that either you are or you are very fertile. That's crazy. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, well, I answered the pregnancy one. I feel like it could be a high chance that you are, or you're very fertile. But I feel like you already know the answer to that. But I did pull the Sun card. But yeah. I don't know. Baby things are fun. I think predictions are fun when there's no attachment to them. Like, I like to do like predictions for fun, just to see like what will happen, and then of course like stuff for my friends and stuff. But like I said with y'all, like I don't like to fish for them, but it is fun, especially the baby ones. I'm gonna do that again one day. Hopefully somebody else in my family is like pregnant one day, or I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen unless one of my brothers has a baby. Because I don't know if I'm ever gonna, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, let's get into the next person, which is Kamarla. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. I don't know if I am. Is new love coming in for you? Let's see. What's the potential of new love coming in? Let's see. In the near future, Most High God, let's see. What do you see? New love coming in for her in the near future. Most High God, do you see new love coming in for her in the near future? If yes, majors and aces. Court cards if no, and minors lean towards the majority of the yes or no cards. We're going to pull 5. Alright, the 8 of Cups, Page of Swords, the Juno of Wands. I think it is the Queen of Wands. I'm getting a no so far. The 8 of Wands and the Moon. So you only have 1 yes card, 2 no cards, and 2 neutral energies. The reason being is I feel like you got to release something first, because you got the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So your intentions with love may not be in the highest place right now because it's something that you have yet to release. The Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords. You could be in a position of like giving away your power when it comes to love, or kind of just leaving something up in the air rather than taking action or following your intuition or following your guidance with something and moving forward, trusting yourself, being confident in your moves or your decisions. It's kind of like you're stuck in this energy with the 8 of Cups, and it looks like it's sadness. But with the 8 of Cups, I always see this as bittersweet, because it's like I'm leaving something behind in order to find something that's more suitable for me and that's for my highest good and better for me. Just dropped half of my cards. It's one of those things. So the Page of Swords tells me like you got to change the way that you're seeing something, the way that you're perceiving yourself, and what you have the ability to attract and manifest. Because you got to start trusting your own guidance and trusting your own intuition when it comes to moving forward, and you have to be able to know that you deserve much more and you deserve better. than what you've been settling for, or what you think. Like, you could be telling yourself, like, it's no way that I can have this type of love or this or that. You're telling yourself something that's not true, maybe. But I'm not saying new love coming in just yet until you address something within yourself, or until you step into your own power to follow your own guidance when it comes to love, or just take the proper steps that you need to take for love. Because it could be like Spirit is saying, you know, you got to do this, you know, in order to have this, or you got to let go of this person, or the anger or the resentment towards your mom, or towards your exes, or towards this person or that person, in order for you to attract what you want. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Next person is Alina. Alright, Alina, what's up? This is your reading. Your question is, will taking summer courses be a good decision for you? Let's see. Once I gotta ask for nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity. What is the probability? Is it upper highest good to take summer courses? Is it upper highest good? What do you see surrounding that? Majors and aces say yes. Court cards say no. Minors lean towards the majority. Please give me clarity as to why it's a good decision, or why it may not be a good decision. Please give me clarity once I got it. What do you see? Three of Cups, which is neutral. The Jove of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles, that's a no. The Five of Wands is neutral. The Judgment card, which is a major, that's a yes card. And the Four of Pentacles. So you got two yes, or one no card and one yes card. So it's not a yes nor a no. It's based off of your own decision. Like, you got to weigh the pros and the cons. So trust your judgment. There's something like, say for instance, you've already like did something similar to this. Maybe you took a summer course before, for instance, say that. Like, what can you do differently if you decide to take action towards that? Or do you feel like it's something that inevitably would be the same outcome? This could have something to do with finances too, that you might need to consider. The Five of Wands, consider maybe like the pros and the cons of this. And it could, again, like something to do with finances. Like, are you in the state or that place that you can invest in this? Or your time and your energy into this. And then the Three of Cups, it could be something about the social setting, or just your social life involved, like during the summer. Like, think of the pros and the cons and how you feel about them based off of your decisions. So it's not giving me a yes or a no. It's more so like it's leaving it up to you, but to consider those things that maybe something in the past, like a certain experience you had, or something to do with finances, something to do with maybe like your time, your social time, or the environment. And I'm getting a lot of different things, but ultimately you kind of have to use your best judgment with that and weigh all the pros and the cons first. Okay. All right, Lyric. All right, Lyric, let's see what's up with you. What do I need to know that he is not telling me? What is it, Most High God, that Lyric needs to know in relation to this specific person that this person is not telling her? Ooh. This card like smashed out of the deck. It says it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I would love to know how you hear, or how you, I would love to know or hear how you love me and need me. I'm honest. I'm shy. And I ask about you. So they're telling you something is not worth it. But they're saying like they want to hear like how you want them and how you need them. Like they want to hear that from you, because I feel like this person, they're telling you like they're an honest individual, but at the same time like they hold back a lot because they have like a, whether they're shy, like bashfully shy, or they just don't know how to communicate because it's kind of embarrassing. You know how some people, it's kind of hard for people to like say certain things because it's just kind of uncomfortable. They feel kind of like insecure about saying certain things, or they doubt themselves, or they just feel like, oh, I sound so stupid. Like that's kind of what I'm getting. But they say that they're honest, and they do ask about you often. So it could be that they ask themselves, like they sit and they ask themselves certain things about you, like they're trying to understand you, or like if there's people that you guys have ties to, like the same people, they may ask around about you, and things like that. So let's see. All right. Next person is Jennifer. Her question is, oh, she didn't even send me a question. Okay, if Jennifer is on the chat, can you please like tell me what your question was? Because you emailed me and like I thought it was gonna have a question in there, and there's no question, so I don't know what to do with that. Okay, if you're on here, like say what's up, because you did not send me a question. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go to the next person. Yeah, because I thought you were just, I thought it was the email that you're just gonna tell me your question in the email. Because sometimes people make the mistake of not putting the questions in the email, so or not putting the questions in during the time of payment, and then they go back and they email me their question, which is cool. But I didn't get either of that, so I don't know what to do other than to skip until, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to have to skip to the next person because I don't think she's on here. Alright, Carolyn. Alright. Thank you for all you do for the channel. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Your question is, are there any questions from God and those in spirit to help me grow in my life right now? What should I focus on, for example? Okay. Let's see. What are the messages, Spirit, that you have for Caroline at this time? What messages Most High God and her spiritual team, Caroline's spiritual team, will lovingly watch over her and assist her? What is it that you want her to focus on, or any messages that you have for her at this time? Thank you. Okay. The Eight of Cups, which is moving on in this deck. Just Breathe, which is the Four of Swords. And Choose Your Battles. Okay. Okay. So, I feel like there's some things that Spirit wants you to detach from. It's time to move on. It's time to walk away. It's time to move towards things that are better. It's like a new dawn. It's a new energy that you're stepping into. Therefore, I feel like Spirit wants you to spend a lot of time with yourself, like, or as much time as possible. Not so much like you neglect your social life, or you just stop going to work, or whatever your responsibilities and priorities are. But take time out, like make time for yourself to meditate and reflect. Also, another thing, it says choose your battles. So choose your battles. I feel like this is reflecting upon the things that may be blocking you or preventing you in life, or moving forward, moving on, letting go. So this could be in forms of thoughts, feelings, actions. Could also be These are the chakras you need to focus on: your throat chakra, your heart chakra, and your solar plexus or your sacral or whatever, your root, your lower chakras. Um, because it could be like there's also things and aspects about yourself that you may impose or allow to impose blockages on you, or these could be things or people outside of you that you've allowed this. So it's like, choose these battles wisely. Like, how do I wish to move forward, or what is it that I need to release and move forward? um, what is it that I need to release from, and what is it that I need to move towards? So it's something that you got to confront or face first. And I feel like these are those aspects. So Spirit wants you to take time out to reflect and go within more, and pray more, and meditate more, write more. However you communicate with God or your higher self or your spiritual team, because they're going to show you the things that may be as blocks or imposed as blocks, or people that are blocking you, because it's time to release. It's time to move forward. Alright, so yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you. Alright, my nose has an itch in it. I don't want to be all up in there. It's like, are you digging in your nose? Like, no, I'm not. Alright, Melody, you have 2 questions. How does blank feel about me? Okay, the first question. How does blank feel about you, Melody? How does this person feel about you right now? You're welcome. You're welcome, Carolyn. Thank you. Okay, how does this person blank feel about Melody? The Magician. 10 of Wands. Ooh. 4 cards total. So you got the 5 of Wands and the Judgment card flew out. Okay. So how does this person feel about you? I feel like this person, there's something that they wish they could say this time around. So like, maybe there's something that they wish they could have said to you in the past, and they feel like they could be praying or trying to manifest an opportunity to tell you, because they wish that they could say something. It's like they want to make something known to you. And it could be like, at the time there was a lot of people around, or they just had a lot of things or people that they were dealing with, in conflict with a lot of different people. They just kind of feel like it wasn't the right time. But I feel like right now they're trying to create an opportunity or a scenario to say what they need to say to you. Or they think about this, like they sit and ponder it. But it's also like this person isn't fully taking responsibility for their own actions. So they could be blaming circumstances. They could be blaming their environment for why something didn't go the way they planned. So they feel like their feelings towards you was like, I wouldn't even say like it's more so a feeling, like this is just where they're at with you, because it's not really pinpointing their feelings, but they do feel for you like, I want to say something, or I would like to say something to this person, and they're trying to create a scenario to make that happen. I feel if they're doing this either subconsciously or consciously, they're creating a scenario for that. But in the back of their mind, they feel like it was something that was going on at the time where they couldn't say something to you. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. And then you got the King of Pentacles at the bottom for woman in this deck. And then you got the 4 of Pentacles at the top. So yeah, they kind of feel like it wasn't the right circumstances in order to, like, they didn't feel like they were in the right space at the time, maybe. So yeah. Second question. Any advice from Spirit on how to resolve the situation between you two? Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what is your advice for Melody on how to resolve the situation? How to resolve the situation between the 2 of them. Thank you. How to resolve the situation. What is your advice, Most High God? Thank you. Believe and succeed, which is the 6 of Wands. 8 of helpless and hopeless. No, really, nothing else that wants to come out. Let me see. Any other cards? Throat chakra. Yeah, there's something about communication. Because I feel like this person and you could be mirroring each other and feeling like it's hopeless. You guys are not able to see how things can work out. Whatever your desires are, you guys can have 2 separate goals or desires with the situation. But the same thing, like the same essence is like you both feel like there's no hope in this. And you kind of feel like there's nothing that you can do about it. In actuality, I feel like communication is definitely key. So if there's something on your heart that you need to say, if you feel guided to say it, then say it without fear. And that's something you're going to have to overcome if that's what's placed on your heart. But this person, obviously, like I picked up in the other spread, they have something they want to say. But what you need to do, I feel like, is believe and succeed. So believe that you can succeed. Even if you don't see the destination, it's guided for you. All you have to do is like tell spirit what you want, and the best situation that fits that for you, or whatever, if it's a better situation or outcome for you, spirit's going to guide you to that. But there's no sense in completely giving up your power, because there's light here too that's guiding. And I feel like it's a lack of confidence really in both of you. You guys both have a lack of confidence. And even though there's sun, there's a pathway to get to behind this mountain is the sun. So even though there's a pathway, it's like you guys are just focusing on the challenges and the obstacles and feeling like it's hopeless. And in actuality, it really isn't. I don't know if this is quicksand or something. Yeah, so it's like, oh, I'm just gonna slip and things are not gonna work out. Something bad is gonna happen, but not knowing that there's stairs as well to get you to your destination. You don't even have to go through that mud or whatever that is, quicksand or whatever. Or these mountains. There's a clear path for you, but it's just like you guys are focusing on the negatives or what appears to be blockages. Alright. Next person is Samantha. Alright, Samantha, this is your reading. Alright. How does blank feel about me now, given his current love situation? Okay. Most High God, let's see. What is this person, what do they feel towards Samantha, given the circumstances with this person's current love situation? How does this person in question that Samantha's asking about feel? Ooh. Amazon of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. You accidentally kept logging out. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. How do they feel about you? Because it's like a lot of communicative. The Fool at the bottom and the Judgment card at the top. So they might feel like they feel like they kind of led you astray, led you in the wrong direction, that they feel like they were not being completely honest with you. I feel like this person may have been keeping something from you, and I feel like they kind of just led you blindly into something and had you believing in them in some instance. Like they weren't communicating something truthfully and honestly. And they're seeing that about themselves. They're admitting their wrongs. They feel like you kind of trust, they know what you trusted them to an extent, like you opened up to them. There's a level of trust, a level of safety, even if it wasn't a safe situation to be in, whether that's how they're perceiving or that's really what it was. A lot of cards came out. I'm not going to read all these. You got the Ace of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, the Temperance, got all kind of cards. Temperance, the King of Swords, which is a woman, and the Tower card. So yeah, it's like, yeah, things kind of hit the fan. I feel like this person, as far as like investment goes, I feel like they were very strategic as far as like what they were giving. There's not a lot of emotional energy in these cards. The Tower card, however, is Aries and Scorpio. So Scorpio is that water factor, but everything else is very logical and practical. So I feel like this person was not clear with their intentions with you, and they knew better that they were in the wrong. That's kind of what I'm getting. So this could be an element of guilt on their behalf, if that makes sense. Or just feeling like they were not completely clear with what they wanted, or maybe they didn't know at the time, but they still went along with it. If that makes sense. Or the situation with you. Okay. Alright, next person is Abby. Alright, Abby. Is my new next door neighbor someone I should be wary of? I get a weird vibe from them. Let's see. You're welcome. No problem. Alright, Most High God, thank you for your love and guidance for Abby in relation to this new next door neighbor. Tap into the energy of this person in question. She doesn't feel comfortable around them. Most High God, is there something she needs to be wary of when it comes to this next door neighbor? Majors and aces say yes. Court cards say no. Minors lean towards the majority. If there's anything she needs to be wary of, what is it? And if not, then why not? Give me clarity, Most High God, this person that Abby's talking about, this next door neighbor. Is there someone that she needs to be wary? Whoa, the whole deck almost fell apart. Shit. My cards would be upside down. Okay. That's a lot of cards. But I will say, with the Ace of Cups, that's a yes card. The Seven of Cups is neutral. The Eight of Wands is neutral. 10 of Wands is neutral. The Amazon of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands, which is a no card. The Juno of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles, that's a no. It's the court card. The Four of Wands, which is neutral. The Amazon of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles, that's a court card, so that's a no. I'm going to pull one more card because these are even numbers, just to make it uneven. Is this someone she should be leery of, Most High God? The Tower. No. Because you got 3 court cards, which are no's. No. And you only have 2 yes cards. So I want to see what it is that you're feeling about this person. I don't know if this is a person that is a single parent, a single mother, they have kids, or this person could have like a lot of different personalities. Yeah, I do feel like a weird vibe from this person, like they could be a slightly off type of person, slightly like weird, mad scientist type of vibe. Like, I get if it's not that they're a single parent and they just got a lot of energy and a lot of weight on their shoulders, a lot of stress going on in their life, they definitely have multiple personalities or something. I don't know. But I'm not getting that there's anything that you need to be worried of personally about this person. Yeah, they're kind of like, they're strange because they're older, but then they have like this strange aspect to them that's like childish, maybe even like impulsive, and then they kind of revert back to being like cool, calm, collected. I feel like this person could be, they could have some sort of mental disorder, honestly. But I'm not getting that it's anything that you need to be worried about personally. Alright. Alright, what's up everybody that's on the chat? If you guys just joined, if I didn't say what's up to you at some point, hello. Hello. Good Friday. Happy Friday. Even if it's not technically a Friday, because some people this is not their Friday. It's like they still have to work, but... Alright, let me take a quick little break, y'all, because I need to, like, ground my energy real quick. That was overwhelming. It was a lot of energy. Yeah, I still haven't done my celebrity psychic readings that I was supposed to do this week. I think it was Monday. I was tired as hell, y'all. It's freaking tired. I've been tired for the last couple of weeks, actually. Like, I have just, I've been in hermit mode. I've been in hibernation mode, like, heavy, tired, out of my mind. So I will get to those celebrity psychic readings. I know that the month of April is like right up, coming like right up, right around the corner. So I'm aware of that as well. I gotta do my monthly readings, which I will do. Probably will do those on Monday though, because this weekend I have a family birthday party to go to. I have a movie date with my homegirls, so that's, you know, the fuck? Excuse my language. But yeah, I have a lot to do. So, I'm not going to be able to do that. But tonight, I'll see how it goes tonight, because I'm not doing anything. I'm a homebody. I barely go out, so the thing is, my daughter. If my daughter's here this weekend, then it's kind of hard for me to get to all my readings. And on top of that, I have emergency readings to do too. So I got too much to do. But I promised the happy hour, or not the happy hour, I promised the celebrity psychic readings. So I'm going to try to do those tonight on live. If you guys are at home or you guys are free, and yeah. Because it's Friday. I don't expect too many people to be on YouTube watching live. They're probably out clubbing or something, or getting some dick or something. I don't know. Thank you. Yeah, I've been feeling drained. Thank God Mercury retrograde is like stable. I think it's still in, is it in shadow? A hair tutorial. I thought about that, but I would have to have like a whole separate channel, because I like to do makeup. I haven't done my makeup in a long time, like really beat my face in a long time. I would like to do that, and maybe hair tutorials, because I do like hair. I love hair. I love to switch up my hair. I love to do different shit to my hair. So, you know, I would like to be one of those girls that get like free stuff from hair companies, like, oh, you know. But I have to do that, and I don't really want to build a whole new channel. Like, I really don't want to. Like, I wish I could just do it here, but I think, yeah, I don't know if that would like work. I don't know, because I do my beauty things. Maybe I will incorporate it in that. Maybe I'll do that, because I do my baddie scopes every week, every month. So maybe I'll incorporate that, because I used to do my get ready with me in the beginning with my makeup and stuff. So maybe I'll find a way to slide hair in there too. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah. So we'll see. The thing is though, I don't want to be like that. Like, I don't want to become like a makeup tutorial channel and a hair channel, because that's like something I know I'm not going to stay consistent with, because that's not like my complete passion. Like, that's just for fun. Like, makeup and hair and stuff is just like a creative aspect. It's fun, but it's not like, it's not something I would commit all of my YouTubing to, obviously. But because this is hard to keep up too on its own. Like, you know, you have to stay consistent with your channel, your readings, and shish like that. So you know. Okay, so let's move on. Let's start back up. I'm going to execute these last ones. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, it's not too many people. I counted that right. Nancy. Okay, what cycles are you stuck in? That's a good question. What cycles are you stuck in? Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity, Most High God. I ask for nothing but truth for Nancy in relation to the cycles that she is stuck in. Any cycles that are repetitive. This card came up. Like, flew up. I want some crab legs. Oh, so random. I want something. So you have helpless and hopeless. So this is mental entrapment. These are repetitious thoughts that, you know, you're a victim to the circumstances. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. I don't know what I'm going to do. Healing begins. Yeah, this is mental. The 6 of Swords, too. So you got the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. This is all mind entrapment. So it's like you're kind of in, like, you're on the brink of breaking this cycle already, because it's like I'm gonna start trusting my higher intelligence over my ego, because my ego was telling me that I can't do this and I won't be able to do that, and question everything and doubt everything, versus my heart is like, no, you need to trust. So I feel like you're coming out, stepping out on faith and stepping out with your heart. The more that you heal your heart chakra, the more that you release, the more that you forgive, the more that you have compassion, the more that you start to nurture and love yourself in many different ways, this type of thinking, which comes from a lack of self-love or just self-doubt, that's being broken. So I feel like you're kind of already in the midst of breaking this energy off anyway. Let me see. Bottom card is dreams coming true, which is the Nine of Cups energy. Top card is release, which is the Scorpio energy, the transformation. What is it? The death card, sorry. So yeah, you have to release this old aspect of you that holds yourself back from your dreams, because everything that you're asking for is within your hands, it's within your reach, and you have to know that. And I feel like deep down in your heart you know this, but then your ego kind of slides in and it's like it believes it. And I think this looks like a kid, so this could have been something that you've adopted over time. Maybe people told you like it's hard to manifest your dreams, or you had like a goal and somebody knocked it down for you, so you kind of have a hard time with believing and having faith. How do we break out of these cycles and have a new beginning? It starts with the heart chakra. I don't even feel like I need to pull, but I will. It starts with your heart. It starts with the way that you nurture and take care of yourself. Like, I'm going to make it a habit to trust myself. I'm going to make it a habit to meditate more and pray more, or, you know, set boundaries for myself and do things for myself that I want to do. Like, it starts with you loving up on yourself. It also starts with you stop beating yourself up, and that's a form of self-love too. Also having compassion for other people and not looking at it like, oh, you know, they're doing this to me because they're an asshole, or because I deserve it, I guess, you know, I'm stupid and maybe that's why they did this to me. And start going, okay, I see why this person did that, because this person has their own issues and it has nothing to do with me and my self-worth. And I acknowledge those experiences that I went through and I release them, or I learn from them. It's like flipping a negative into a positive, turning the lemons into lemonade, basically. Healing the things that you know you need to address and heal, even though it's hard, but saying, I'm going to do this for me. That's also another way. I don't know why this is happening. Hey, what's up, Mahogany? How are you? Shout out to Mahogany's channel. Y'all should check her out. She does, her divination's a little unique and different, so I would check her channel out. Share the love and observe. So you have the Three of Cups and the Hermit card, basically. Or the Hangman, sorry. The Hangman and the Three of Cups. Yes. So this starts with self-love. So if you don't have that energy to give out, you shouldn't be giving it out unless you have it to give. So this is a sign that there's something that needs to be healed within the heart chakra. Observe. Yeah, Spirit is wanting you to focus on yourself, but focus on the different aspects of yourself, your past self, your future self, your present self, the aspects of you that you love and adore and appreciate and wish to embrace more of, the parts of you that you wish you could take more on, things about yourself that you would like to improve on, the things about yourself maybe that you don't necessarily like. Looking at every aspect of yourself in a way that Spirit's guiding you to, because it's meant to change your whole perception of life. And I feel like that's what's going to help you break these cycles, because you're not the same person. You've evolved, you've changed. You might feel like you're stagnant, you might feel like you're stuck, like you're not doing anything big and grand, but if you really go within, you'll see like, yeah, I'm not the same person. Actually, I have grown, I have matured in some way. All right. What am I addicted to that I can't, that I need to cut out? Let's see. I'm going to use the tarot for this one. Most I got. Thank you for letting me guys clarity. What is it that Nancy may be addicted to? Anything, whatever that may be. Six of Wands. you're a trooper because like this is like going a little, you know. Amazon of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. You could be addicted to validation, attention. You could be addicted to. Um, you're kind of holding back. Okay, the Seven of Swords is not letting me go there. I feel like there's some things that you're addicted to that maybe you don't feel comfortable with me tapping into. So whatever that is, you know what that is. It's not allowing me to go into that. Um, could be addicted to like fast talkers or people that are very persuasive, or you could be into doing that to people like storytelling or gossip. Whether you're the one gossiping or you like to hear gossip from other people, or like could be as simple as like social media or media celebrity gossip or something. Like you could be addicted to stuff like that. um, Low-key drama, um, stealing in some way. Like it could be stealing, maybe not like hands-on like taking something, but um, stealing information maybe and sharing it. But whatever it is, I feel it could be a sense of validation. So maybe you do some of these things to feel validated or to welcome yourself in circles. Like even if you're not saying negative things about people, you're surrounding yourself with people who like to gossip and talk about other people, and you kind of feel like I'm in the know, or these people accept me because they're sharing this information with me, but it may not be, good information, basically. I hope that makes sense. Okay. The next person is Adriana. Alright, I want to make sure I got the number right. Okay, your your question period is, what is your fiance's spirit animal? Okay. I'm gonna use this. I knew this was coming, so I had this book out. What is Adriana's fiance's spirit animal? I'm not kidding. This is what, yes, I'm not kidding. The dragonfly came out, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was the same one that you got. I think. It seems like it was. I think you asked this question. So dragonfly, it says time to shine, trust in the power of your light and your perceptions to succeed. Efforts are maturing, spiritual path is ahead. So dragonfly comes out. Yeah, something about a dragonfly, and I think you had the same thing. So that's kind of weird. I'm not tripping. I know I'm not. I could have sworn that it was, I think it was the elephant and dragonfly. I don't know. But that's what I picked up. Dragonfly. Alright. But you can always look up your own interpretation of it. It doesn't have to be the book that I picked up. It could be like another interpretation online that you might resonate with more, or he might resonate with. Okay. Alright, next person is Justyce. Are there any messages or news from your angels, spiritual guides, the universe, and or God trying to send me? Let's see. Is there any news or any messages that Justyce's spiritual team are trying to send her or them? Thank you for loving guidance, truth, and clarity. God, the angels, the spiritual team, God, the universe, who lovingly watch over Justyce. What messages or news are you trying to send, or are you? Are there any messages? Majors and aces say yes. Court cards say no. And minors lean towards the majority of yes or no cards. Please give me insight as to yes, if there are any messages or news that is being sent out to Justyce, or no, and why not. I believe our angels communicate. Our spiritual team communicates with us all the time. But let's see. Seven of Swords. The Devil. Uh, Oop. The Sun, the Magician. Yeah, most definitely they're trying to send you messages. And the Eight of Cups. So you have 3 yes cards, which are the majors, the Devil, the Sun, and the Magician. The Eight of Cups and the Sun of Swords are just neutral energies. So, yeah, they're trying to tell you something. I feel like you're avoiding letting go of something that's not good for you. You may be trying to manifest something that's not of your highest good, and I feel like Spirit's trying to show you that there's something better. Now, this could be something you're emotionally attached to, people you're emotionally attached to, but you're kind of like refusing to see how it's not benefiting you. It's not benefiting you. And then the Devil card, this could be a situation with people or others, like the Devil card could represent like a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, and it could be also other connections as well. But it could be like you're attached to something. It's an attachment there of some sort. And I feel like Spirit's trying to show you the light. Like they're guiding you to what's best for you and what's going to make you truly happy with the Magician card. The Magician card can represent something that you truly desire, something that you truly wish to manifest. You might believe that it's one way, like this is what I want, but in actuality, it may not actually be what you truly want. But Spirit sees all and they know all. So that's what I'm getting. That's the news I'm getting, or that's the messages that they've been trying to deliver to you. So just take what resonates, if it makes sense, period. But hopefully, it does make sense. Okay. Shu, you're up next. You've been hanging on long enough. Let's see what's good with you. Okay. Your ex crush is sending you mixed signals, but act like it's totally normal. He doesn't always answer my questions either. What does he want from me? All right. Let's see. Not ex crush. Let's see. This specific person in question, the Shu has in question and has in mind for this reading, what is this person's intentions with her? What are their truest intentions? What are their truest intentions? What is this person's truest intentions? Alright. The Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to pull one more. The Jove of Cups, which is the Knight, or the King of Cups, sorry, the King of Cups in this deck. So, I feel like their intentions are not negative. They're not to hurt you. They're not to harm you. The mixed signals could be that this person is trying to protect their true feelings a little bit. Like they are not comfortable with sharing their emotions. They've kind of like created a boundary for themselves to where they can share half of what they feel. And I do feel like this person would like to grow closer to you, whether that's romantically or whether that's in a way like, I want this person in my life for whatever reason. With the Eight of Cups and the Moon card, I feel like though this person, they are not that optimistic as to what this is or what this can be. Because you got the Eight of Cups at the top and the Moon at the bottom. This person doesn't really have that foresight to see whether or not this is a proper investment for them. Hence why they come out as the King of Cups. The King of Cups is like cool, calm, collected, doesn't really get too caught up in his emotions. He's not an a-hole. He's not someone who doesn't care, but he's just very cool about it, and he doesn't get all up in arms about what he feels. It's kind of like, I'm in a comfortable space with what I feel. So this person may not feel completely comfortable with walking into something with you, or completely admitting that maybe they would be open to the idea of something with you, or that they just want you in their life, because I feel like they do care. If not love you or in love with you, they definitely care. So that's what I'm getting. This person has probably some emotional issues or trust issues that they need to work on, but it's not your problem. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up for this person. Alright. Anonymous from India. Alright, Anonymous from India, your question is, am I still in his head and heart, or has he moved on? Okay. Use the major and aces as my yes cards. Court cards are no's. Minor just lean towards the majority of the yes and no cards. Okay. Alright. Most High God, thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. And this specific person in question, does he still have her on his mind and his heart and mind, or has he moved on? Okay, 9 of Wands flew out. That's a neutral energy. I'm going to pull 5 cards total just for probability. Majors and Aces says yes, that she is definitely still on his heart and on his mind. 4 cards say no, that she is not on his heart and mind. Let's see. What's that got? Thank you. Okay, so you have the Sister of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. 7 of Cups. Jove of Wands, or Juno of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Wands. Okay, so what it looks like is, like, right now, no, I feel like this person, they might be trying to escape from the situation emotionally and, like, focus on what's surrounding them, or what else is here, or what else they can get. Looking forward to letting things go, because with the 9 of Wands, I do feel like there's some hurt here that this person has. This is a wounded person. This is a person that's been through a lot, but they still want to persevere, but just their direction is changed. Not persevere in this situation. So when it comes to, like, the mind, like, they might still think about you, but I feel like they're trying to clear their mind of the situation. And then with the Queen of Wands, I feel like this person is still attached in somewhere. They're still attracted, but, like, their attention is elsewhere. And I know that might be a little hard to hear. The Death card is at the bottom of the deck, and the 5 of Wands. So they're having a hard time. It's almost like they're trying to force themselves to not feel anything anymore. The 3 of Cups and the Amazon of Wands. Like, yeah, they feel like if they were to just, like, try something else in life, explore other options, explore other partners, that would take their mind off of the situation. But that's just where they're at. It kind of seems like a frivolous energy with all those wands. It could also be that this is a fast move. Like, this isn't, they haven't had the proper time to heal. They haven't had the time to really reflect. They're kind of just like, I'm on to the next, just to kind of run away from the fact that they are going through things. And I don't feel like it's just this that they're going through. I feel like this person maybe going through other things too. But that's what I'm getting. Okay, let me take another drink, because that was a lot. 2, 4, 6, 7. We got 7 more folks. Then we're gonna do the drawing for the giveaway. So stick around. I'll take a big gulp right there. I'm noticing a pattern that every Friday I'm always craving sushi. I noticed that. What's up, Sarita? What's up, Cornicia? What's good? What's up, everybody? Just what's up, everybody in the hood? I want to check my. I knew I was gonna miss a call from somebody. That was bound to happen. Sorry. I know I was going to miss a call from somebody, whether it was my brother, whether it was somebody. My brother always calls me religiously. All right. I can't wait to see that movie, Little. Anybody want to see that? I want to see it. I went to go see, what was it? That's Raji P. I can't remember what it was called. like what men think, or hear women, like, whatever. I don't know what the fuck it's called. But I did go see Us too. It was weird. It was interesting. I'm gonna see it again this weekend with my friend because she didn't get to see it, so I'm gonna go with her and like rewatch it and see if I missed anything, because I'm pretty sure I missed something, and I think like there's something that you can easily overlook at the end of that movie that I overlooked, and I thought about it like, wait a minute, it's kind of weird. All right. Anyway, I want to see that movie, and yeah. Let me see. China. Let me see. Did it that? Hold on. Shit. Did you pay through Cash App? Because I could have sworn I did everybody, but maybe I didn't. Let me know. Hold on. What's up, China? I haven't seen you in a minute. I don't think so. Did I? I think I did. Hold on. Okay. What was your question? Because I could have sworn I did all my Cash App people. Hold on. Even working, I hear that. It's been a heavy energy. Like, once I do like my readings and I get like all my stuff done, I don't want to deal with anything. I just want to rest. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, I guess I don't get text messages on my iPad. Like, what the fuck? Could have sworn I seen your Cash App. Hold on. Okay, here it is. Oh, okay. I found it. Okay, let me hop back into these readings. Okay. So, okay, so China, your question is your connection with blank worth exploring? Yeah, she was a Cash Apper, so I forgot. You guys know I do my Cash App people first, so I'm gonna use hers, and then I'll start back on my PayPal list of people. So Most High God, thank you for your loving guidance and clarity. Is this connection with blank worth exploring? Majors and aces say yes. Core cards say no. Minors lean towards the majority. So let's see. Is this connection worth exploring? Most High God, is this connection worth exploring with blank? Justice. The Juno of Wands is the Queen of Wands. The Ten of Wands. The Nine of Swords. And the Sun. Okay. Alright, so I'm getting a yes, it's worth exploring. You got two yes cards, the Sun and the Justice card, they're majors, and you got one no with the Court card, the Queen of Wands. Then you have two neutrals, Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords. It is worth exploring. I feel that there could be some good karma that you could get out of this connection. I feel like this person is a good individual, like they're a righteous individual. I feel like they prefer to do good than bad. This person could bring a new element or new energy. And I also feel like there's not heavy karma in this situation. It's like light energy. Although you could be lacking a little bit of confidence, or maybe this person will challenge you to have more confidence in yourself, maybe even be more assertive and tell people what you want. Because because I feel like you guys can both get stuck in your own ways sometimes. Like, you could be caught up in your head and overthink things and think negatively, and this person could be the type of person that just stresses a lot over everything. But this seems like a lighthearted energy. You're not getting anything heavy. Then you got the Tower card and the Magician. So this could be a connection that can help you restructure yourself in a positive way. Like, this could be a positive effect on you, this connection, and vice versa. Like, this could be a life-altering connection in some sort. Either way it goes. So I would say it is. It seems like it's beneficial to you, not just on some play around stuff, but actually on a spiritual level. Like, this could be very beneficial. Okay. All right. On to Sarita. You've waited. You actually just hopped on not too long ago. All right. All right, Sarita, your question is, any general messages from Spirit? Okay. Any general messages from Spirit? I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot for the heart. Most High God, thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity for Sarita. What is it that you have for her? Any messages that she needs to hear at this time that will be beneficial and helpful to her at this time? Okay, control. Which is the Strength card. Lead, which is the Emperor. Blossom, which is the Judgment card. So you have a lot of majors. All your cards are majors. So Spirit is really like trying to reiterate something or just get something like through to you clearly, strongly. I feel like if two heads can come together, this could be in relation to love, or connection with you and another, or this could be in relation to different aspects of you, your feminine and your masculine aspect within you. Could actually do some positive work and make some positive changes happen. So if you were to step into your power, and rather than channeling like a manipulative control energy, but more so of an assertive, more so in a confident manner, like to take control with your higher self, and if this is you as well, following divine instructions and guidance, which will lead to a positive shift, a lot of growth for you. And if this is a love situation, same thing. Like someone, I feel like this feminine energy stepping into their true control, their higher power, rather than the stubbornness and the ego's control, and wanting to maneuver things and manipulate things and push and force. And then this masculine energy, rather than leading from the ego, my way or the highway, I know what's best, it's this way and this is the only way it's got to be, rather than being in that energy, communicating from a true place of authority, because it's coming from the higher self. It's coming from a place of leading from a place of considering other people as well, and that could really change and revitalize the situation for the better. There's growth in this. So I kind of feel like this is a partnership, but if it's not, this is different aspects of you. It's balance, it's harmony. And also, I'm just getting to pay attention to your guidance, because in both cards I saw a duality. In the control card, it was like one person, there was a bigger energy in the back, and then even with the male energy, it was like that person, and there was like a spiritual energy in the back. So I feel, and then number 20, so which is number 2. So I'm getting a lot of duality, I'm getting balance, I'm getting, could be masculine and feminine energies. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a partnership with another person. This could be a partnership within yourself. So that's what I'm getting. I hope that resonated or was helpful or makes sense to maybe something going on in your life. Let's see. Who is next? Janaya. My tablet's about to die. Oh yeah, Mercury is annoying. Well, this one was really like, oh my god. This Mercury retrograde was not planned. I'll tell you that. Okay, Janae, y'all. Me and this guy have been out of communication for several weeks, and I would like to know what is his energy currently when it comes to moi. Okay. Yeah, this energy was like an asshole. This Mercury, like this Mercury retrograde. I'm glad it's over. Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity for Janaya and the specific person in question that she says she has been out of communication with for several weeks. Where is he at with her energetically? Where is he at when it comes to her? Where is he at? Okay, Seven of Swords. I'm sick of seeing this card. It keeps coming out it's been coming out all day. The Two of Cups. The Six of Cups. The Knight of Swords. You know what I heard? I fucked up. That's exactly what I heard. I fucked up. So the Seven of Swords, I feel like, yeah, this person knows, like, they messed up something between the two of you. Because the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups, that's soulmate energy. So this person could literally be thinking that, or they feel like you were something, like you were a good thing, or they messed up something good. They could have had somebody else on the side, or they could have been talking to other people, because it's like there was love and attraction. There was something that was mutual there, and something got in the way of that. And I feel like now they're sitting with their palms in their head, or their head in their palms, like, I messed up. And I feel like they think about you often, and when they do think about you, it's kind of like a haunting feeling, like something that they can't escape from, because I feel like they know they were in the wrong. I don't know why this looks like a courtyard in jail or something, or a yard, like a yard in prison or something. So I don't know if this person was in jail, or this person feels like you helped them, like you've been there for them through some very hard times. Like, you didn't look at their past transgressions and judge them based off of that. So they feel like you genuinely cared about them, and I feel like they're starting to see that they genuinely cared about you. But they know that they messed up, because it's like they try to get one up on you or something. Or they just weren't being completely forthcoming with you. Now they're regretting that. That's how I'm seeing it. Let's see. The bottom card is the Six of Swords. The top card is the Jove of Swords, which is the King of Swords, but it's a woman in this deck. All the queens and kings are women. Or all the courts are women. Yeah. So this person is like, they're having a hard time with releasing what is and what was, because I feel like they feel like they played a part in the demise or the cutoff, or they just stopped talking to you for selfish reasons, and now they're kind of sitting with it. Yeah, there's a level of guilt. All right. Okay. Let's see. I hope that makes sense. Ooh. All right. Next person is Vanessa. All right, Vanessa. Here we go. Your question is, what does blank think of me now since we have been on 2 dates and going on our third? Okay. Let me see. All right, most I got. So Vanessa, what does blank think of you now since they've been on the second date going on 3? What is this person thinking of her? Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Chariot. Alright, the Fool card is at the bottom, and the top card is the Emperor. Alright, so to me, I hope you guys did not see up under there. Sorry. Alright, Two of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this person is still like in a limbo as far as should I, shouldn't I? Because they want to offer you something, and it could be something a little more gratifying, or something that's a little more solidified. So say for instance, we've been going on 3 dates, maybe like let's date exclusively, or something. Like they want to present something to you that's a little more like a stamp on it, like put their stamp on something. It could be anything, and they're kind of like thinking about all the different possibilities of how they're going to do that, or just weighing the pros and the cons of everything that's already in their life, and seeing if this opportunity that they want to present to you, or this offer, whatever they want to present to you, if it fits. So they are considering a lot of different things, but I'm getting that this person may want to move forward in some sort of way. It could be fast according to their perception, or it could be fast according to your perception, but either way it goes, it's like they want to make sure that you two are on the same page, and that this can, you know, really be something that whatever it is, um yeah. Okay. Thank you, Shu. I'm about to say like we're on. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. And the Fool card can represent, of course, you know, a new beginning. But this person, like, should I take this risk? I'm really thinking about it. This person is very mature with their decisions. They don't do things out on a limb. So if they're thinking about something, it may be something that they know could be potentially good. My nails are just messed up, y'all. Something that could potentially be good, or something they've thought about for a while. Like, they've really considered it in a mature manner, a very practical manner. They're not going to just do something that they know but they're going to regret later. So, yeah. I don't think that they're an overthinker. I think they're a smart person. Like, they're just a smart thinker, if that makes sense. Or decision maker. So that's what I'm getting. Okay. I have an anonymous person. I'm not going to say her name. She wants to keep her name anonymous. So let's get on to the next person, which is anonymous. Her question is has my husband cheated on me? Okay. Okay. With this, okay, these are one of those touchy things that I really don't feel comfortable with, but I'm going to tell you, please do not make a decision off of a tarot reading. But I will be honest with what I pick up. But like I said, you have to trust your own discernment, your own intuition. If that's something you feel and you kind of already have an inkling, maybe it will be confirmation. But if you already are spiraling out of control, like trying to figure something out, and it may not even be that that's what he's doing, please be mindful and careful of that. Like, but I'm going to ask Most High God to remove any blockages, any ego involved, and solely get down to the truth of the situation. Most High God, if this person, in fact, is being cheated on, is she being cheated on by her spouse? Is her husband cheating on her? Please tap into the energy of her husband. Any type of cheating, whether it's emotional, whatever her perception is of cheating, whatever her perception is of cheating and what she's referring to as cheating, is it happening? Is this husband cheating on her? Or has been? Please give me truth and clarity, Most High God. Thank you. Majors and aces say yes, that he has. Core cards say no, he has not. Minors lean towards the majority. The Ten of Cups and the Strength card flew out. So far you got one yes card, one neutral card. I'm going to pull 3 more to make it uneven for probability. Whatever the majority is the answer. Is this person cheating? Has they been cheating on her? Okay, you got the Nine of Cups, that's a neutral energy. The Four of Swords is neutral. And the Emperor is the yes card. So more than likely, I'm going to say yeah. Yes. The Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. I don't feel like it's physical cheating. This could be cheating, like, you know, online, text messages, phone calls. If this is sparking because of your sex life, like maybe you feel like, you know, not to get too detailed, but like we haven't been having sex, or it hasn't been great sex or whatever, and you're starting to see a change in that, that could be a telltale sign. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they're sleeping with someone, but it's like their energy is invested somewhere else. With all these cup cards, I would want to say like it's emotional and mental cheating. It's not physical cheating. You have like a lot of control in this, or you're a little bit too much in the scene for them to cheat physically or something. I don't know why I'm getting at. But with the Emperor card, it's like a sadistic thing, like a control thing over you maybe. I don't know. It's almost like if they are cheating on you, it's for selfish reasons, and it's like a tit for tat or something. Like, it's not coming from a genuine place of I'm just not in love anymore. It's coming from a spiteful place, or just very selfish and self-centered type of way. And it seems like it's more so emotional and through some sort of communication or something. It's not physically going on. And if there is someone physically present, it's still emotional. It hasn't gotten to the point of sex yet or something. That's what I'm getting, or it just didn't ever happen. That's what's coming out. So do your own investigation. Don't let it spiral out of control. Oh, but tarot reader told me that you was cheating. That's what I'm getting. So you asked, that's what I'm picking up. I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger, but that is what I'm getting. Alright. Whew. Gotta take a sip to that. Like, oh, Lord. I feel like women already know. We know our mates. We know when there's another woman, especially if you're intuitive already, or you don't have to be intuitive, like you don't have to pull cards and be a reader to be intuitive. We have that natural gift. Especially women, we can sense when another woman is around. It's like a man can sniff when there's another man around, or in the mix. And when you have sex with a person, it's another telltale thing. Like when you have sex with a person, energetically you can sense that somebody else is in the mix, because sex is energy exchange. And when you're sleeping with somebody, like you can smell another woman on them. Like they could have washed it off, but you can still smell it. It's the energy. Like you can sense, like that's not me. I can tell that's somebody else. Like come on. So we know. We don't, whether it's their behaviors or just energetically, we just know. Period. But it's a whole nother subject. Alright, moving on. Zipporah. Alright, Zipporah, what's good with you? Let's get into your reading. You got 2 questions. I'm almost done, you guys. I have 2 more people and then I'm done. Zipporah, what message is this person trying to send me in my dreams? Okay. Alright, thank you, Most High God, for your loving guidance and clarity for Zipporah. Thank you for your loving guidance. I thank you for giving me nothing but truth and light in these situations. What is it that this person in question that Zipporah is asking about is trying to send her in her dreams? What is blank trying to send Zipporah in her dreams? What is it? Excuse me. 6 of Cups, the Hermit, the 2 of Cups. Alright. The Hermit card, I feel like she's showing you things that she can't say or cannot communicate to you. So it's like the things that are hidden, the things that she cloaks and hides from you. I feel with the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, these are her feelings. And I feel like she's validating her feelings to you, which could be, because you got the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, which is a spiritual connection. It could be a past life connection. It could be a soul tie, soul connection with the Hierophant at the top. And then you got the King of Pentacles at the top. It's a woman in this deck. All the court cards are women, just so y'all know, with this deck. I feel like this person, if they're not an earth sign, because you got King of Pentacles and the Hierophant, which is a Taurus, if it's not that, then I feel that they're trying to reassure you of something, like reassure you of something that you already know or something you already believe in. If that makes sense. Okay. Is there any success in career or love within the rest of the year? Okay, let's see. Most High God, what do you see when it comes to career and love? Do you see any success for Zipporah within this year when it comes to career and love? Major and aces say yes. Court cards say no. Minors lean towards the majority. Please give me the clarity to the answer. Most High God, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Even if you guys didn't purchase a reading and you're just watching, hopefully the readings resonate with you, because sometimes like another person's question can be something you already had in mind, and it might like answer that question for you. I just got caught up, sorry. Zipporah, anything within any success with career or life. Okay, so you got the Hangman, the Page of Swords, the King of Pentacles again, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Okay. You have 2 yes cards and 2 no cards. You got a Major and an Ace, which is a yes. You got 2 court cards, which is a no, and then you got 1 neutral card. So I would say it's completely up to you. You are going to have to change your perception of things. You are going to have to be receptive that you can be successful. It's almost like you have to celebrate your life as it is right now. You also have to know that you are deserving. I do definitely see like a new energy of love with the Ace of Cups, with these changes that you're being guided to make, or the way that you perceive things, by changing the way that you perceive things, not worrying about what other people think about you, not fearing success, not feeling like you're undeserving, welcomes in new love and energy, or new love period. Definitely financial success with the King of Pentacles. That's like he's the ultimate, you know, wealth. The King of Pentacles is the highest court card. So but it's a woman. So anyway, still the King of Pentacles. So yeah, I definitely see that there's a possibility for success in career and a new energy of love to come in. But like I said, you have to be receptive. And that new energy of love doesn't necessarily only have to be exclusive to romance. This could be friendships as well. A sisterhood, a brotherhood, or some sort of soul tribe energy. You do have to cut away some things. It could be negative thinking. It could be the way that you say things or speak things into existence. That needs to change. Yeah, change with the Death card. And the Amazon of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. So yeah, if you take care of the things and the matters of the heart that really matter to you, or the things that even bother you, you know, that block you from your passions, if you address those things and you heal those things and you change whatever you're being guided to change, you will have success in your life, because you're removing those blockages that prevent that from happening. So nothing can get in the way of that but you. Alright. We have KB, and then I have one more person after her, and then I'm going to do the drawing. Okay, so you want to know how a specific person feels about your connection. Alright. Most High God, I thank you for letting guide truth and clarity. Whoever this person that KB is referring to and asking about in relation to the connection, how does this person currently feel about their connection with KB? How do they currently feel about the connection? How do they currently feel about the connection with KB? How do they currently feel? How do they currently feel? The Hermit card. The Moon, the Empress. So you got all major arcana cards. You're very significant to them. And I feel like this person is learning from you right now. This person may also kind of be like still unsure of like what this is. They don't really have clarity about it, but one thing is for sure is they do feel connected to you. That kind of scares them a little bit, but at the same time, I feel like they're trying to keep cool. This person greatly admires you, and it's like they look at you from the depths of who you are, because all these cards, like this is very sacred. Like the Moon is like a secretive, deep subconscious energy, and the Hermit card is also very deep and very subconscious. So I feel this person is seeing you from your inner self. They're not looking at the physical so much, but they do acknowledge your physical presence, but they look to you as like a goddess, or they look at you as like very beautiful inside and out. They see you as a woman who is deserving, who's abundant in not materialistic ways. I feel like This person looks at you like you are something very significant. They acknowledge you as kind of powerful, like your intent, like your energy is powerful. The Eight of Wands, the Emperor. Yeah, they might really think that you could be the one for them. They might be seeing this. If you've been dealing with this person for a while, they may have had some sort of shock, like this could be it. They're having a lot of emotions. This could be like butterflies. It could be like everything hitting them at once emotionally. Um, I feel like this person has like spent some time inwardly really feeling into the situation, and they feel something very deeply for you, and they are aware that you're something significant. Maybe because they haven't felt this before, but they may also feel like they've grown in some way, like they've learned a lot, they've processed a lot, they've gathered a lot of information about you and how they feel about you. So that's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates with you. Last but not least is Theresa. What's up, Theresa? Okay. Alright, Theresa, let's see what's good with you. Okay, I want to know, where is my person? Whoever he is, where is he on his spiritual journey with me? Okay, so let's see. Where's your person? Whoever this person is that is for you. For Theresa, Most High God, the energy of the one, the person that is meant for her, that is right for her. Where is this person at on their journey with themselves? Like, where are they at in relation to this connection, period? Anything significant or relevant or important? Thank you for love and guidance. Much love, Most High God. Thank you for Theresa. The Justice card. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups. So I feel like this person is trying to clear up their past, especially when it comes to their upbringing. Got the Three of Wands at the bottom and Eight of Cups at the top. So yeah, they're walking on their journey. They're doing the work on their journey as they're supposed to be doing it, wherever level they are on this journey within themselves. But I see them releasing a lot, and it's tied to their past. If this person is stuck in a relationship or marriage or some sort of commitment of any sort, where this person has been in their life for a long time, or like I said, this could be their upbringing where it's like things that have been placed on them for a long time, like this is all they know, are the ideologies and beliefs. But it's one or two things. They're stuck in something, whatever this is. It's like a relationship, a pattern, a past situation. They're rewriting this and they're releasing it because it's a karmic cycle, and I feel like they're making decisions that's best for them, regardless of what these are, these associations are, these past programmings, whatever. They're cutting that out of their life because it's time for them to move forward. It's time for them to move on to a new path. They're on their journey, like I said. May not be an easy cycle or easy process for them, but that's where they're at. If they're in a relationship, it's possibly not a good one, or it's just like a karmic cycle that they need to like free themselves of. They learned the lesson, time to move on, or certain things that they've been invested in. All right, it's not for them. So that's the message for you guys. Now let's do the drawing. Okay, I did forget one person, so I gotta throw their name in there real quick. Okay. Okay. Alright, so let's do the drawing, you guys, for the Angel Answers Oracle card. So if I pick you and you're not into cards, or you don't feel drawn to these cards, or you guys are you don't want cards that have already been used, because like I said, this was one of my first card decks that I ever got. So I did use them quite a bit at the time, but I just didn't really connect with them. Kind of just used them because that's what I had at the time, and I was like obsessed with asking questions. I would suggest, if you guys are okay with lightly used decks, to cleanse it and to pray over it if you feel guided. This is a beautiful deck. I don't know. I just don't connect with it. Like, there's some decks that I like. Like I said, I have a box full of tarot cards and oracle cards that I barely use. Some of them are on occasion, like certain types of readings. That's why I have them. And there's just some that I wanted at the time, but I just didn't connect with them. And these are this one of the decks. So if this is not for you, and I pick you, email me and let me know that it's not for you, and then I'll, submit the drawing again for somebody that may want it. But let me know. Alright, so hopefully we pick a person that really truly needs them. Thank you for your loving guidance, Most High God. Who is the Alina? Okay. Alina is the winner of these cards. Congratulations. Congratulations to Alina. And if you can email me, you guys can email me. I would greatly appreciate if you email me so I can get your information. I can send these out to you next week. I can mail them out to you. So let me know. If this is not the deck for you, I will do the drawing all over again for someone that may, want the deck. But I trust that Spirit is like, that's for you. Even if you don't feel like it's time, maybe it is time for you to learn. I mean, it's simple. Yeah, it's kind of simple. It's a simple thing, and then, they come with guidebooks. If you're just asked, because it's an angel answers oracle card. It's an angel answer. So if you have like a question, am I going to get the job next week? No need to worry about it. Obviously, if you feel like you need to pull some more, you always have the guidebook that gives you clarity. So yeah, it's got like information as to what it means, and yeah. But yeah, I would definitely cleanse this card just to take my energy off of it, so it's your deck, it's yours. You can sage it, Palo Santo it, get an incense over it, pray over it, put a crystal on top of it overnight, whatever, put it out in the moon, whatever you feel guided to do. There's different ways you can cleanse your decks. But let me know. I appreciate you guys. I'll probably hop back on here a little bit later to do the celebrity psychic readings that were requested. Not all of them will be on the list. I kind of chose the ones that I felt led to do. So, yeah. Thank you for your love, you guys. I appreciate y'all. I will see you guys back next week for Happy Hour Friday readings. Unless something changes, I will always let you know if I can't do it or something. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you.